What's going on YouTube? Average Bearded Gamer here, bringing you guys another Diablo 2 Resurrected video. Today's video is going to be about torches. Every time I do a stream, I try to do Ubers or torches, and people are like, well, what is an Uber? What is a torch? I wanted to explain that in this video. So first off, what is a torch? A torch is a large charm that you can get from Ubers, and what it does is it gives you 3 skills to a random class. So it can go to Barbarian, Paladin, any of the classes. And then you have 10 to 20 attributes or 10 to 20 resistances. So those are all random. You don't find out what you get till you identify it. So in order to get a torch, you have to do what are called Ubers. In order to do Ubers, you have to collect 3 sets of keys. Now, the keys are Hate, Destruction, and Terror. In order to get these keys, you got to be in Hell mode, and you need to do the following. In Act 1, if you go to Black Marsh and you do the Countess, she has a chance to drop Key of Terror. Get the Key of Terror, and then you can go to Act 2, and you can go to the Summoner, and he will possibly drop a Key of Hate. And then if you go to Act 5 and do Lilith, he has a chance to drop Key of Destruction. So you want to collect 3 sets of keys. The main reason why. Each set of keys will open up a portal to what are called mini Ubers. So once you get 3 sets, you go ahead and you put them in the cube, and you want to make sure you're in Hell mode, and you transmute them. It's going to open up a portal to one of 3 mini Ubers. You have Duriel, you have Lilith, and then you have Isuel. Now, you have to go in there and you have to defeat each of these mini Ubers. They are going to drop organs. Lilith drops Diablo's horn. Duriel, I believe, drops Mephisto's brain. Oh, I'm sorry, does Baal's eye. And then you do Isuel, and he does, I believe, the brain. Once you've collected all 3, you transmute them again, and then it opens up the portal to Uber Tristram. That is where you go to get your torch. Now, it's not as easy as just doing them 3 and then being done. There are also, in Uber Tristram, there's Uber Diablo, Uber Baal, and Uber Mephisto. You have to defeat all 3 of those before they drop the torch. So, I'm going to go ahead. I've already got 3 sets of keys. I'm going to show you guys how to do it. So here we go. So first thing is we're in Act 5. That's the only place that you can do these portals, and you got to be in Hell mode. So we've got 3 keys here, Terror, Hate, and Destruction. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to open up the first portal. First one is Forgotten Sands. This is going to be Uber Duriel. So this one's probably the easiest of the 3 to do. So let's go ahead and get in here. I'm going to go ahead. I'm just going to get myself prepped. And then we got this right here. He's usually right at the entrance or not too far from it. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take this guy out. Now, there are different characters or different builds that you can do to defeat the Ubers. I'm not going to cover that in this video, but I am currently using the Smiter. All right, so there's Baal's eye. We're going to go ahead. I'm going to put that in here. So Duriel drops Baal's eye, and that's 1 down. One tip that I'm going to give you is do not make your portals all at the same time or at the same location. I've seen a lot of people, when they do that, if you stand in the same spot and you open up all 3, they will open on top of one another. You do that, have fun, because you might not be able to click on the other portals. So just make sure that you space yourself out so that you can't have that happen to you. So the next one, we've got Terror, Hate, Destruction, Transmute. All right, Furnace of Pain. This one is going to be Isuel. Now this one, some people can teleport. If you have a sorceress that can help you out and teleport you to the area, it makes it a lot quicker. You can do a teleport staff, but just for for safety reasons, I'm not going to do that. I don't want to risk chance of dying. So I'm just going to try and speed run through this. I'm hoping that I can just get through past these mobs, and we'll see if we can find him quick. Now, typically, if you see him, he will teleport right on top of you. So if he's like, you know, on the other side of the bridge or anything like that, he can go right towards you. But I'm just going to see if I can run this through real quick. Actually, I can probably put Vigor on. See if we can make this go a little bit quicker here. Okay, so he's actually right there. All right, perfect. So I'm just going to clear these guys out real quick. And again, Isuel's not too hard. He does hit pretty hard, but I can knock him down pretty quick. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to do that. There we go. Got the brain. I'm just going to go ahead. I'm just going to get out of here. It'll let me click on it here. There we go. All right. 2 Ubers down. Now we've got the brain, we got the eye, we got one more left. And I'll be honest, this is for me the hardest to do. So this one is Lilith. So basically the map design is just like the Countess. So she can be in any of the rooms. And sometimes I get lucky and she's relatively close to the portal. Other times she's at the very farthest end. Now what makes it difficult is the mobs. There are a lot of mobs that are in here and they hit hard. You want to make sure that you've got a pretty decent character built for this, because these Ubers are no joke. They do a lot of damage. So you just want to make sure that, that you're well prepared. And actually I'm going to retreat for a second here. There we go. I did not have my life tap to proc, so it looks like my CTA is worn off. Let me do that again real quick. There we go. Oh, I don't want to attack with that. Okay. I'm just going to go ahead and, for safety reasons, I just want to clear as much of these as possible. Last thing I want to do is get myself cornered and getting slammed by a whole bunch of different mobs. So this one usually takes me a little bit longer depending on where she is located. Go. As you can see, between the mana burn, stone skin, and then there's people with bows, it gets pretty hectic sometimes. So that's why I take this one nice and slow, just because I do not want to die down here. Last thing you want to do is be in an area or zone by yourself and die, because getting your body is not easy in this area. So I may try to fast forward to this till I get to Lilith on here. We'll see how long it takes. I'm gonna grab a couple of these potions that I'm using up here just so I got some spare here. And then Lilith, she is a heavy hitter, but she also delivers a lot of poison. So you want to make sure that your resistances are pretty much maxed out on here. My character, my smiter, has max resistances, so it still does a lot of damage, but I'm pretty well off as far as resistances and stuff go. And what I can do too is at the end of the video, I can show you what my smiter has, just in case anybody's curious. But again, there are multiple other characters that can do this. I've seen druids. A lot of melee characters can do these. So I don't really see a lot of casters being able to do it. But I'm sure there are people out there that have done that. I think I've seen a couple do it with the firewall glitch. So just make sure that you are well prepared when you do these, because they are very difficult to do if you're not geared. Looks like we're not going to get lucky, and she's going to be probably the furthest away from the portal here. So we may drop a portal here in a minute just to be safe in case I do die. I do recommend doing that, just because the last thing you want to do is have to run the whole entire thing and possibly drag these mobs with you. And yeah, you don't want to get caught up in here. Okay, it doesn't look like she's in here. I'm going to try to get past this. Try to make it quick. Oh, there she is. Okay, so she looks just like Andariel, but she is Lilith. And there is a reason why they call her Lilith, because she is definitely powerful. Try to clear these mobs real quick. Try to get my... There we go. We got life tap proc here. All right, so now we're going to go ahead. We're going to get Lilith knocked down. Like I said, her poison is really tough, and she is tough herself. So I definitely want to get her down first. Ooh, that was close. That amp is not helping here. There we go. There's Diablo's Horn. Let me clear these guys out because they will take me out if I don't. There we go. Diablo's Horn. Okay. So now we got that taken care of. So now we have all three of the parts here. So we got Mephisto's Brain, Bale's Eye, and Diablo's Horn. So all that is left now is to make Uber Tristram. I want to do that over here. We're going to load these up. Then boom. Uber Tristram. We're going to go in. Now I do recommend taking out Mephisto first. He has a conviction aura, and that will really make things a lot harder for you if you don't take him out first. Well, he's usually right here. There he comes. I'm just going to drag him up here so we can get him by himself here. And then we're going to try to take him out. Come here. There we go. All right, there we go. We got him separated. He's really weak as far as health. But as you can see, even with my max resistances, he's still no joke. So like I said, you just want to make sure that you got good resistances to counteract the conviction. Now, there are people that can do the Paladin, where if your conviction aura is high enough, it will basically cancel out his aura. So, but all right, so the next thing we're going to do is I'm going to try to segregate Bale and Diablo. Sometimes I can, sometimes I can't. Preferably to segregate them, but we'll see. All right, so Bale's right there. We'll see if Diablo stays back while I take care of Bale here. Of course, he doesn't. He's going to tag team. We're just going to try to take care of Bale real quick because he can mana burn me pretty good. There we go. Bale's gone. And then the next one is we're going to do Diablo. There we go. Then Diablo is just about done here. There we go. There we got a torch. Alright, so I'm just going to clear these mobs out of the way here. Now, for me, I can't pick this up because I am currently wearing a torch. You can only hang on to one torch at a time. So, I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to go back. I'm going to go to my stash real quick. I'm going to put my torch in my inventory. There we go. Uh-oh. So, can't pick that up. I did mess that up. So the reason why I messed up here is, yeah, my torch, my items, I've got it set up to where when I wear it, it gives me just enough strength. So let me just kill these guys real quick. See if I can get this taken care of here. Let's see here. Zeal, will that work? No, it doesn't. All right, so we're going to pull a kamikaze here. I'm going to see if I can pick up the torch without dying here. So this is one thing that I did not think of, is I just respected not too long ago, so my my stats are just enough for all of my gear. So I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to put this on. And we're going to try this real quick here. There, got the torch. I'm going to try to go back to my portal without dying here. There we go. So usually it works better if you have two people, because then that way you don't have to worry about dying or losing your torch here. So let's go ahead. I'm going to put this in the inventory, put this back on. There we go. I feel a lot better now. All right, so for the purpose of this video, I am going to go ahead and I am going to ID it. Let me just grab a scroll real quick.
Salutations.
Go. All right, so we got the scroll. We've got our torch. So again, you got roll in one of any of the classes. You've got 10 to 20 attributes, 10 to 20 resistances. So in perfect world, you want a 3, 20, 20. Let's see what we get. Uh-oh. Can I D it in here? All right, let's do this. Boom. So this one is a 3, 11, 20 barbarian. So unfortunately, it didn't roll horribly. It's got the max resistance, but it is a barbarian torch, which is not the most desired. Most desired is paladin, sorceress. But anyhow, it is a torch. So I'm going to go ahead and put this back on. But that is how you do torches. That's how you do Ubers. So yeah, if you could, leave a like, comment, subscribe. I'd appreciate it. And we will see you on the next one. Peace, guys.